got out, like I said, I got out of prison in March 2015. I went to Austin first, was at a transitional facility, which was worse than prison. I didn't stay there long. I got out, went to a three-quarter house, stayed there until I got here in May. I mean, I was 39 when I was put in prison. That was pretty much the highlight of my life. I brought some things back from prison to help remind me of where I've been and to make better choices in the future. What I was in there for, I wasn't guilty of, and still trying to abide on that. But it's going to come about. I have one daughter. She's grown up. She's 35, and she's living in Lufkin. And I think her mom's living in Oklahoma. I'm not sure. She bounces around pretty much too. Poetry's been a way out for me. When I get stressed, I can start writing words down, and I feel so much better afterward because it's on paper. I don't act it out. All the ones I have here laying on the bed, I had wrote while I was in prison.
I have real severe anxiety and depression, and as a result of that, I had to leave work. Unfortunately, I'm not one that cares anything about doctors, so I don't have any lengthy medical history that would support disability at this point. When I drop into the depressive mode, I'll completely barricade myself off from everybody and everything else. Don't have any desire to eat. Anxiety. Things as simple as going to a grocery store. I have to really work a couple of days to psych myself up to go to the grocery store. There's too many decisions to make. I was very active with society. Had a nice 4-bedroom home, two cars, living a good life, and had the rug pulled out from under me and have lost absolutely everything. So it's kind of a definite shock to the system. Those are my granddaughters. They were, although one's considerably taller, they were born a week apart. And they were born while I was in prison. They're now 15. The show that I was hosting was the Prison Show. It was founded in 1980. The first hour discussing criminal justice related topics, and the second hour we opened up the phone lines and family members would call in or loved ones would call in.
When you're in prison, you're not just in Houston. You go all over the different prisons in the same state of Texas. I could be in North Texas, and then a year later I can be on South Texas, all the way on the border. You don't know where you're going to be. You just know you're going to be in a prison. When I got out on parole, I had a very hard time finding a nice place like this. This is a place where you can feel like home, you know? It's like a home away from home. The other places that I went to when I first came out were horrible. You can't even compare. And it's reflected in the way the men are here too. Because when you live in a place that's nasty and ugly like that, it shows in a man's the way they act. But when you live in a place that's nice and clean and respectable like this, it makes men be nice and clean and respectable too. You know, your surroundings cause you to be like that. You know, they help you to develop and become the man that you want to be before you go back home. I haven't seen my family for 3.5 years now. I've had 2 grandbabies born since I've been gone that I haven't seen. You know, that don't know me. My wife is waiting for me to come home now. This is the same cup that I had when I was in prison, and I drink out of this cup to remind myself of the pain that I went through while I was locked up in prison. It's nice to be free.